pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence for the sick, the handicapped, the recently departed, and the military personnel of our community. Thank you.
Mr. Henderson?
Here.
Mr. Petroselli?
Here.
Mr. Colosimo?
Here.
Mr. Gallarducci?
Here.
Mr. Verducci?
Here.
Mr. Shashowski?
Here.
Ms. Cimaroli?
Here.
Mayor Copeland?
Here.
Solicitor McDermott?
Here.
Engineer Brett?
Here.
Chief King? Chief Castaigne? And Director Miller.
Here. Okay, I have nobody signed up to speak. Anybody in the audience interested in speaking? All right. Thank you. Nobody else chimed in on that, right, Jim?
No one's there.
Gotcha. All right, we'll proceed with the regular order of business. I need a motion to approve the September 12th, 2022 regular meeting minutes as submitted. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to approve the October 2022 bill list. So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Need a motion to approve the October 14th, 21st, 28th, November 4th, and 11th, 2022 payrolls.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passed. Need a motion to adopt resolution number 2022-16, authorizing the submittal of a grant application to the Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources for the Bridgeville Parks Rehabilitation Project for resurfacing of Cook School Park basketball court and the floor within a shelter number 1 of Chartiers Park.
I so move.
Joe made a motion, Nino seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to adopt resolution number 2022-17, advising and directing the tax collector to implement the property tax penalty waiver provisions of Act 57 of 2022.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have a motion on the agenda, number 6.
Mr. President, I'd like to ask that be tabled, make a motion to table it until next month's meeting.
Do we need to vote on that, on the table?
Yes.
Okay. Tabling the item number 6 on the agenda has been a motion to table it. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed?
Can I ask a dumb question? Why?
Because we're going to look at, it takes away the church's park, left turn on Sunday mornings. I wanted to talk to Chad more about it.
Thank you.
Opposed? That motion carries. I need a motion to authorize the advertisement of and to hold the 2023 budget meeting on Monday, November 7th at 6 p.m.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to authorize the transfer of $100,000 from the general fund to the capital project fund. It's a 2021 surplus.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
No, it's okay.
Opposed? That motion carries. Need a motion to authorize the purchase of a 2023 Ford F-550 dump truck from Olson Wind Ford at the State CoStar's pricing. Note, half of the truck is paid for from a DEP recycling grant.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Won't let me into it.
They don't take orders till October, so I don't know.
Need a motion to authorize the sale via electronic auction on www.municipbid.com of truck 3. That is a 2001 Ford F-550 dump truck.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to authorize the disbursement of a real estate tax refund due to a change in assessment to the following. Edward Bretthauer, parcel number 255-N years 2021 and 2022, a total of $201.30. And Derek Falcione, parcel 255-J-168, years 2021 and 2022, totaling $761.80.
Second.
So moved.
Okay, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. I need a motion to accept and pay any commission due September 2022 real estate tax collector report. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to acknowledge receipt of the September 2022 treasurer's report. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. And I need a motion to accept the September 2022 police report.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, on to committee reports at 7:06.
Who has reported?
Nothing to report at this time.
Administration.
Nothing to report this time.
All right. Finance, Joe.
I really don't have much to report this month, other than we are having the budget meeting on November 7th. It's a public meeting, as well as we, Finance Committee, had our initial meeting to discuss a rough draft of the report today before this meeting. That's it.
Thank you, Joe. Parks and Rec, Joe Colosimo.
I got a little bit more, but not much. The water will be shut off in the parks on October 31st. Parks generally remain open through the winter, weather permitting. Gotta watch charts here, that the hazardous element down there, so they pretty much try to keep that closed up in inclement weather. What else is going on here? The grants for the, that we applied for the fitness trails down in Chartiers Park was both denied. So we're gonna try that, I guess, in the next cycle, try to get something going on that. And Parks Committee, we're gonna have to have a meeting pretty quick, not to work out with Nick and Joe, see what we can get together. However, but to go over the, I guess we have to order the new play equipment by January. We can do it January 1st, which is waiting time, so we wanna get our ducks in a row before then have everything what we wanna get. Be ready to go, so I'm gonna throw the ball in Joe's court to work at it.
I'll email
Guys
it.
are good, huh?
I'll email the committee.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Thanks, Joe. Public Works, Nino.
You got my report, thank you.
We're trying to get correct.
All right. Public Safety, Bruce.
I don't have anything tonight.
All right. Steelers played yesterday, everybody knows, right? Well,
It's on the
take that
field,
back.
I'll know that.
Mayor Benny Copeland.
Last Thursday, I was invited to Chartiers Valley Primary School to be interviewed by 7- and 8-year-olds. That was quite exciting when I had all these things written down, and none of them fit the questions that they were asking. What do I like to eat? Where do I live? That kind of thing. How I got to be mayor, but that was fun. And that evening, Mayor Gainey invited me and other mayors to welcome mayors and commissioners from across Pennsylvania to a conference in Pittsburgh. We had a welcoming reception for them in a place called Emerald City downtown. Friday, we attended the opening of the sculptures at the library, the reception there. Ms. Cimaroli and Mr. Verducci were also present for that. Saturday, the Civic League had a presentation at Triangle Park. They presented a library box in memory of their founders. Our Senator Devin Robinson was also present, and he had his aide present proclamation as he was attending the Columbus Day Parade, but he didn't make it there to make some personal remarks on Sunday, I was invited to read the scripture for Bethany Presbyterian's mortgage burning. That was a great event, particularly to see Reverend Dan Rock, who had been the pastor there for many years, come back. On October 23rd, Jerry Salon, Jerry will be celebrating his 60 years in business. The anniversary month is actually September, but the family chose October 23rd because that's when all of them would be able to be present for this open house, October 23rd from 1 to 4, and you're all invited to stop in and greet him. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Police chief is absent. Solicitor, Tom McDermott.
Thanks, I can answer any questions you have about my report.
Any questions for the solicitor?
Could you read it out loud, please? Our question,
Borough engineer, Kevin Brown.
No updates to our memo.
Thank you. Fire chief is absent. Southbridge EMS, Dan Miller.
COVID boosters are available. Try to get yours as soon as you can. COVID's going around again.
Where?
I think pharmacies have them,
Okay.
or I believe they're providing the boosters this time. Also, our donation drive just went out, and this is our donation drive for getting capital equipment. We're trying to get automated external compression devices. They don't get tired like we do, so they just keep doing CPR without complaint. So that's what the donation drive is for this time. So that's it.
Thank you, Dan. Anything for the Historical Society Committee?
Tuesday, October 25th, 7:30 at the Chartiers Room. The program presented by Todd DiPastino will be Jeopardy History.
Jeopardy, the game show, history?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, that was what
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Jeopardy history. Thank you very much. Library. Anybody from the library? Parking Authority, no. Planning Commission.
Well, where do I start? Biggest thing is that we will be having a public meeting for the comprehensive plan on Thursday, October 20th, from 5 to 8 at the Fleet Depot there on Brookfield and Washington Avenue. All residents are encouraged to attend and provide input as to what they would like to see Bridgeville look like in 10 to 15 years. We did have a discussion of FEMA lots down on Baldwin Street that will continue to be discussed going forward. And last but not least, we did discuss how beneficial the active transportation plan has been since it's been concluded, in the fact that we are looking, and Joe includes this in his report, that we are looking at doing the bump outs on several of the intersections on Bank Street. Secondly is that there is now a discussion of perhaps a roundabout at the corner of Bank Street, Chartiers, and Mayview. And that's about it.
When you say, who's having that conversation? Is that coming from the state?
Upper St. Clair's expressed a desire to go to the state.
And they're talking to us to
And
get
they're talking about,
involved.
yeah,
Interesting.
and that's been,
Nice to be on there.
It's really like that one down at the end of their, on McLaughlin there.
that's what started.
This is too bad we don't have enough room over here, then the railroad and the lorry, they would be perfect. over there. They would be perfect. No, not enough room.
That would be an answer to the problem in the future.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, up in Mayview,
It makes sense here.
yeah,
It really does.
just take their problem,
Right.
Right.
Yeah, well, you would have to.
Absolutely, right.
Are we cutting the grass on those lots from home?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Thank you. Borough Manager, Joe Pepper.
Just a reminder that the 3-week closure Chartiers Street starts on October 21st. Then it follows up with on November 10th through the 14th is the first of 3 tentative closures for the bridge over Chartiers Creek. They did say that during those weekend closures, there's going to have a shuttle bus for people to get over to the South Fayette side that will run from James Street, right there, Washington and James, over to the plaza for Aldi's. And it's going to run on a half hour. So we'll have more details on that. But the first big closure of the bridge is November 10th through the 14th. And then the second tentative one is November 17th through 21st. The third one, they don't have scheduled yet, but that's the plan. So end of this month through this time next month is going to be busy on the south end of town pond.
I assume so, but you're gonna advertise that as from.
Yeah, they're going to put out a formal press release. So once they get their formal press release, we'll put it out there. They gave us an unofficial story that we can put in our newsletter that's going to be going out that week. The week wrote it and they just polished it because they didn't go to the press office yet, but it will
So
go out.
we're sending you even in our text alerts and different things like that.
We can schedule that. Once they put out their press release, because it's still fluent on weather. So
Right.
they're really gun shy until they can nail it down. But he says right now we're looking at, but it's still weather dependent. But I think our concern is really with Dan, is how we're going to
Yeah.
coordinate this with you, is how that's going to be done. So I think from us, I think that's our big
Well, the
concern
good part is Boyce and Bayview
is open.
is open up,
Yeah.
so.
So I don't know, did you give thought how we would do this, or? I don't put you on the spot.
Well, we're looking at the routes, because we do have the new BJ's cut through the BJ's complex, come up Presley Road. That takes that adds 3 to 4 minutes to the response time, or we can hit the interstate as well and come back down Collier. So, but we're also looking at some options of maybe staffing a truck when it's completely closed on the Bridgeville side. We're looking at our options on it.
Maybe we could even put you downstairs if we wanted to do something, like, yeah, if they're willing to fire department. Worst case, here, if we could do something.
Yeah, let's talk, we'll do what we can to help you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, buckle your chin straps. It'll get interesting here. Anything else, Joe?
No.
Under new business,
Mandy Pryor from the chamber asked me to announce that the Bridgeville, or Southwest Meals on Wheels, located in Bridgeville Manor, is having a craft and vendors show November 19th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. A special appearance by Santa and Princesses will be from 11:30 to 12:30 that day, down at their location. November 19th.
anything else under new business?
Do you know that the volunteer fire department has set up a trunk or treat on October 23rd? I believe it's from 1 to 4 p.m. down here at the fire department. I might have those hours wrong, let me check. And then, I'm sorry, yeah, I'm glad I looked. 3 to 6 p.m. Sunday, October 23rd. Candy, food trucks, and more. You can sign up on their Facebook page.
Question for the mayor, when is Halloween salt be Bridgeville?
Still the 31st, 6 to 8 p.m.
Okay, 31st.
And when's the parade? Halloween parade?
That's Saturday, the 29th,
Okay.
at 11.
Okay. Anything else under new business? Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?